And that is the theme tune to exactly what we're about to talk about. Now, if you have been nowhere for God knows how long, you won't have a clue who I'm about to talk to. But if you've heard of things like the Golden Girls and Where the Bears Are, you're certainly going to know my next guest. Very warm welcome to Shout Out to Rick Copp. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
Now, take me right back, because we obviously came to talk to you because we want to talk to you about Where the Bears Are, and I'm reading through your bio, and straight away the first thing I spot is the Golden Girls when you were in your early 20s.
24, yes. I like to say I was a child prodigy and I was 12, because then people can do the math about how old I am.
How on earth in your 20s did writing for the Golden Girls come about?
I had gone to New York University Film School, and I was working as a production at a production company, and I met a guy, and we teamed up and started writing scripts, and it was all very lucky. We met a woman who had worked with Whit Thomas Harris, which was the production company,
right?
And then she sent the scripts out to Tony Thomas. There was a writer's strike going on, so he wasn't doing anything, and they flew us out, and we were suddenly on the show. It was really incredible for a 24-year-old from Maine, you know.
I was going to say, because I mean, the Golden Girls was massive, wasn't it? And not just in America. It was a
massive
huge hit here, and had a massive great gay following.
Absolutely, and we didn't know that at the time. I was the only gay person on the writing staff at the time I was there, and I was basically in the closet, which is kind of a laugh now, and no one can actually imagine it. But
so, in the closet, how?
Yeah.
So from there, what happens next to bring us up to where we are now with Where the Bears Are? Because you've done loads of other things. You've done like TV shows like Scooby-Doo.
I did the Brady Bunch movie, which a lot of people seem to like. I did do a lot of animation. I was just telling a much younger person out there that I did Teen Titans, and he liked that a lot. So it depends on people's ages when what I tell my credits are. Scooby-Doo, you know.
Scooby-Doo?
Yes, I did a Scooby-Doo movie. The
really?
Talking Dog.
You?
Yeah, the Great Dane. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So how did Where the Bears come about?
Well, my two co-stars and co-creators, Ben Zook and Joe Deedle, and I were drunk in my hot tub in Palm Springs. And absolutely, that's how it all came about. And we were
drunk bears
having margaritas, and we always wanted to do something together. And Ben had just sold an Adam Sandler movie called Jack and Jill, and so they had the money to buy some equipment, and it was basically Judy Garland and Andy Rooney in the barn putting on a show, and we just kind of started coming up with the characters. And once we decided we wanted to do gay bears and kind of take off the Golden Girls, it all kind of clicked together. And I have a backband in mysteries. I write mystery novels.
Clicked the Golden Girls. I've seen series 1 and 2. I'm yet to watch 3.
Oh, 3's the best.
Yes, I've been told that. It's got an aeroplane in it.
Yes,
sorts,
it's very airplane 77.
See, and the bit I'm always fascinated by is when people write things, do they actually keep all these characters in their heads when they're writing the scripts?
Well, I'm guessing you must have backstories for all of them.
Well, we laugh because Ben loves writing for my character more than I do, and I love writing for Joe's character. I love dumb lines. Like my very first Golden Girl script was about Rose, so I love writing the kind of dim, innocent.
Don't look at me when you say that.
Yeah. We're Facebook friends now, I guess.
With Where the Bears Are,
yes.
If someone hasn't seen it, how would you describe it to them when you're trying to explain what it is and what it's about?
Well, we describe it as the Golden Girls meets Murder, She Wrote with big, hairy gay men and lots of hairy chests. And we investigate a murder every season, and it's all self-contained because we re-edit the episodes into a movie and put them out on DVD. And so that was key for us because we weren't sure if people would come back. But if you have another story besides big gay men dating, that kind of brought in a lot of straight people as well, and they wanted to find out who the killer was. So that kind of built our audience, we think, Plus the man candy we have doesn't hurt.
So how was it released? Was it something that because I got the whole thing in one thing downloaded from iTunes.
We put it on our website and YouTube, and we twice a week, and then once the episodes are done, then we re-edit it and put it out as a movie.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so we're now through 3. I don't know if I really want to ask questions about it, but I don't want to ruin it for people.
No spoilers.
No, but there might have to be a spoiler warning because I'm dying to ask. I mean, how do you decide things like who's going to die and?
Well, the three of us sit down every season and we just plan it all out and no, we pick out a victim, and if we do a season 4, which is a big if, but it's somebody that everyone knows. So,
you were saying season 4 is going to be some radio presenter that gets killed.
Yes, we want a fabulously glamorous, sexy trans radio presenter.
I'll see if I can find you one.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Honestly, you'll use this radio to like get work.
She's
anywhere,
shameless. She's shameless.
She's putting it to shame, Rick. So, I mean, how long does it take to put together just the one?
It's a full-time job. I mean, we all were a little overtaken. I think Ben and Joe do a lot more than I do, I have to admit. But
because it's like over 2 hours by the time.
Yes, it's the Lord of the Rings of bear movies. I mean, it's the number 3 was over 2.5 hours, and that's not even counting all the credits and the pictures of the Kickstarter donors and all of that.
Yeah, but when you think of it, like 2.5 hours, and how many hours are you actually sort of filming, setting up, and everything else?
We shoot it like a movie. So we map it all out beforehand, and we get the locations. We know. I mean, like I remember in season 2, our opening 2 episodes were the last things we shot. And we shoot out of sequence. And,
I was going to say, yeah, that must make it a bit easier.
It's a little easier.
Put everyone all in.
And for season 3, we knew we had to rent a soundstage with a big jumbo jet set, and so we worked around that. Everything else.
I haven't seen that yet. I'm dying. I've seen the photos.
I never tout anything that we do, but I'm like, I think it's really fun.
So I was asking you beforehand because, of course, the 3 of you are friends, aren't you?
Yes, many years.
The three main characters in it. But how did you end up getting all the others? Because you've been to some quite famous clubs as well and filmed, and there's all kinds of, I want to say hot totty, but that kind of sounds a bit wrong. But that is almost
Ian
his name,
Parks,
isn't it?
He's lovely. I love Ian. We found him on Craigslist, which I don't know what the English equivalent is here.
Most people will know what Craigslist is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Joe had put up an ad. We were looking. We knew that the 3 of us were going to be kind of like the Golden Girls, but we also knew that if we're doing a gay web series, we needed man candy, hot guys. And so he just put up an ad on Craigslist, and within 10-15 minutes, Ian had responded, and Joe was like, "Oh my God, if he can act!" And he came in, and he was terrific in the audition, and
you must go, "Whoa, look at him!"
Well, and he was really adorable, but he's very quiet, understated man. And,
is he?
And so the first day of shooting was the sort of iconic scene now where he's walking in the kitchen in his underwear in slow motion to music, and even I was like, oh my God. And poor Ben, they were like, nice to meet you, and they jumped in bed on the first day. So so it was all luck. Like the Detective Winters, people love him, and we just met through mutual friends, and then we go to the bars and we say, hey, we're those sleazy guys. Hey, you want to be in a TV show?
Well, I will say you've sold it to me. I'm going to have to watch it this weekend.
Yeah. It's
the whole series.
Honestly, it's well
do a
worth
marathon.
A watch. It's really worth a watch. Yeah, I was really hoping I could have seen the whole lot before we started. I managed to get 1 and 2 in, and I was just laughing my head off the whole way through them. So I mean. Do you write in the same order that you're going to shoot, or do you kind of?
Well, we map it out months in advance. I mean, like we're right now.
So you have a base story, kind
right?
of.
Right. And then we map it out as episodes, but we also write it as a screenplay at the same time. We know what the episode breaks will be, but we know that it has to make sense and flow as a movie as well. And Ben and I do that. Well, Joe contributes a lot too, but Joe directs the show too, so he's a man of many hats.
So how's it changed over the course of 3? Because the last one was Kickstarter, which is quite a new thing,
right?
In the way of raising money. Kickstarter, I think, has only been around for a few years, isn't it?
Yeah, and we had a lot of goodwill from the first 2 seasons, and so luckily our fans came to our rescue and gave us enough for the budget, and so we could do some big things like the airplane, and we're going to do it again, hopefully. For season 4, hopefully it'll work again.
Maybe a hovercraft or something.
Yeah, we got to go bigger.
Yeah. I think that shows something really good about a show, though. That the people that watch it, like it so much that they're going to fund it.
The response has been nothing like I've ever experienced. I mean, I've worked for all the big studios and done big shows and things like that. I've been very lucky, but this is a grassroots effort that has given me more of a reward than anything I've ever done in my career. And I think all 3 of us feel the same way. And the fan response, just in London this past weekend, it was wonderful. All these people coming up and enjoying the show.
And of course, I mean, we'll talk about it in a little bit, but tomorrow you're at the Bear Bar here in Bristol.
But the Bristol Bear Bar, yes. Come have a drink. I want to meet all of the hot bears. Bristol is this looks like ground zero of England for hot bears.
It is known as
we went to a cafe today called the Wicked Lunch, and there was this most adorable, wickedly sexy owner of the bear. I highly recommend the Wicked Lunch. By the way.
So coming back, we'll definitely have you coming back to Bristol again then.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, everyone's adorable here. So,
was there anything in series 1 and 2 when the budget was, because they weren't Kickstarter ones, were they?
No.
Was there anything you really wanted to do that you couldn't because you didn't quite have the budget for it, or did you end up changing something because?
There's been a few times. Like I remember in season 2, we couldn't find a gym, so we wrote it where we meet a trainer in a diner.
Oh, right.
So you kind of go with the flow. But actually, I think we knew season 1 was going to be very bare bones, that we wrote it bare bones. And so we never let our imaginations. And I think with Kickstarter, it allowed us to open up our minds a little bit. And I have this favorite episode from childhood of Charlie's Angels called Angel Flight, where Jacqueline Smith has to land the plane, and I just remember fondly that I'm like, what, we can do something like that. Let's do it.
So am I allowed to ask, do we know much about series 4? Is it definitely going to happen?
There's a big wedding in season 4.
Oh, wow.
I know I can say it because it's on our Kickstarter card, and it's Nelson and Todd are getting married. But there's a lot of bumps and hurdles, and we don't even know what's going to happen, whether they do get married. So we're writing the script as we speak, or I should be, but here I am at the Bristol Bear Bar drinking tomorrow night. But
so that's really brilliant, though. It's giving you a spoiler.
Research. Just research tomorrow. You're fine.
Exactly.
You're investigating the bears.
And I might be casting too. You never know.
But I just love the way you gave a spoiler and then said, well, that might not happen.
It might not happen, yeah. But Kickstarter, we're doing it another year. It's February 16th through March 19th, and we're looking for as many donors as we can. That's when the Kickstarter starts. And if we make it and we're able to do a season 4, then we'll probably start filming in April or May.
So we could actually see that by the end of next year then?
Well, if we get the money, if we make our goal, then we plan to release probably July and do the episode starting in July.
Cool. So tomorrow you're in the Bear Bar.
Yes.
I assume you're going to be signing autographs and the like. Have you got?
Well, no. Nowadays it's selfies. Everyone wants to have a selfie.
Oh, right.
So you don't get writer's cramp. You're just blinded for a while.
You just get flashed a lot.
Exactly.
But I mean, are you going to have things like DVDs with you if people are down there and they want to pop in and pick one up?
I was supposed to bring a bunch, but my luggage was overweight as it was. But
you can buy it on iTunes.
Yeah, you can buy them online. You can also buy the download on iTunes and from our website, wherethebearsare.tv. So there's plenty of ways to see the show. And you can watch it for free on YouTube. We're at our website, season 3.
Which has millions of hits on it.
Yeah, we're up to, I think, well, Ben knows the numbers better than I do, but I think it's like 12 million. Yeah,
quite staggering to watch you go up into the millions.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's I swear it's Ian's underwear, but...
So are we going to have some new muscle bears in the next series?
We always bring in new blood. And we actually did have a British bear in season 1.
Yes,
season 1.
You did.
Yes, and who knows? He might come back. We love the people who are still alive in the show because we can always bring them back. And
so you don't always kill off the best looking.
Right. In season 2, I became really good friends with the villain who dies at the end, and I'm like, damn. Well, maybe we should show his finger twitching.
So listen, I could talk to you forever about it because I'm a big fan, and it was brilliant to watch it. It's so nice to get you over from the States to talk to you about it as well. I know you have a website. Give it out again so those that are listening can...
like I haven't plugged enough. www.wherethebearsare.tv.
.tv.
Yes.
Cool.
And it'll have all the information about our Kickstarter campaign, which starts February 16th.
Cool. So if you're listening and you've seen the other series, or if you haven't, go get them. But do the Kickstarter so we can get a series 4. That'd be great.
Yeah, I want more. I've not watched it yet, and I want more already.
No, it is absolutely hilarious to watch for something that's actually got a murder in it. It's very funny. Yeah. It's comical murder. I think. Could you call it camp murder? I suppose?
Camp murder.
Murder. So, listen. Anyway, thanks ever so much, Rick, for coming in to join us, and do enjoy yourself here in Bristol. We hope you have a good time.
Lovely city. Thank you.
Cool. So stay with us. You're listening to Shout Out. We'll be back in a minute.
Shout Out.
LGBT radio for you.